Okay, welcome. We will be talking about entrepreneurial thinking today. We've been talking about entrepreneurship for a while. We've talked about opportunity seeking in entrepreneurship. Today, we'll be talking about entrepreneurial thinking. And once we talk about entrepreneurial thinking, it simply means that we are discussing something that affects the entrepreneur directly. So, entrepreneurial thinking uh, simply means or involves developing a mindset that embraces creativity, critical analysis, and adaptability. So, for the entrepreneurs and whoever is involved in entrepreneurship, it must change your thinking mindset that embraces creativity, critical analysis, and adaptability. So, we start with critical analysis or critical thinking. Now, some authors have defined critical thinking as not solitary representing the capability to just think in accordance with the law of reason as well as probability, but it also describes the ability to apply these capabilities to real life problems that are not content self-governing. Now, this is a perspective or thinking that Raj uh, postulated in 2022. He says critical thinking not solitarily represents the capability to think in accordance with the law of reason as well as probability, but it also describes the ability to apply these capabilities to real life problems that are not contents self-governing. So we can see other definition in our study materials for those that are in my class. Let's see the importance of critical thinking. One of the importance of critical thinking is that it helps uh, generate informed decision making. It enables evaluation of data and information to make better and logical decisions. It's not just decision that is made emotionally or impulsively. Critical thinking helps you to make decision based on information, informed decision based on evaluation of data and reasons. Now, another importance of critical thinking is that it makes learning and knowledge internalization. It helps in understanding and constructing basic ideas, principles, and theories. Okay, another importance is that it helps in an effective application of knowledge. It allows a practical implementation of ideas, principles, and theories in real life situation. For example, you critically analyze if a particular place is suitable for a car wash as well as a bar. Of course, you need space for a car wash, you need space for a bar. So if the place is quite narrow and small, you see critically you've put information together and say this will not work here. Another importance of critical thinking is adaptability in a fast changing workspace. Now, critical thinking equips individuals, especially the entrepreneurs, to quickly respond to technological changes, economic changes, and organizational changes. Let's say, for example, all of a sudden the economic environment has just changed. There is a civil disobedience like sit at home. And for some people, it's not affecting their business, but for some people, it is affecting their business. So, as an entrepreneur, you must rejig your thoughts, critically analyze your options, check the loan facilities you've taken, the amount you are paying as interest, and if you are recovering your money. Critical thinking allows or informs that you should try to put your mind to the variables available to you and see how you will redeem that day when that civil disobedience is existing and get the money you are losing for that particular day, which is out of economic losses and changes. Okay, now another importance of critical thinking is problem solving skills. Once you have problem solving skills, it enables you to critically analyze things. It enhances your ability to analyze information, consider multiple perspectives, and develop effective solutions. Problem solving skills are very, very important. Then another importance of critical thinking is professional relevance. Once you have a critical thinking ability, you'll be professionally relevant because it is crucial for you when you come across several fields in your professional space, which includes fields like research, finance, management, law, and it helps you rationally think about things. So critical thinking can also be important in creativity enhancement. It encourages innovative approaches and original thinking. It's also important in communication skills. Not everything you say. There are certain times you say things in certain ways and it makes things really harder. While critical thinking will tell you that you should not say this at this time, you should say it later, and so on and so forth. It also helps you to improve your language, your presentation style, and persuasive ability given the circumstance. We also have another concept we call the reflective thinking. Reflective thinking is all about learning from experience. Something that happened before, you picked up one or two skills, you picked up one or two learning experience from it. So reflective learning is all about learning from that. It is not sufficiently simple, or it is not sufficient simply to have an experience in order to learn. Sometimes some experience can kill you, like when you touch a transformer, it can electrocute you. So it's not just that you must learn from those experiences, but there are some critical experiences that reflect learning experiences. So without reflecting upon these experiences, that I sit down and think about them, it may quickly be forgotten. So reflective thinking is important at this stage, or it is learning potential loss from such situation by checking what caused me to lose. What did I do wrong in this place? So these are reflective thinking. It is from the feelings and the thoughts that emerge from this reflection that generalizations or concepts can be generated. Reflective thinking helps the entrepreneur to develop a questioning attitude and a new perspective to things. I remember sometimes in the past, those days while we were still in the university, they said when you pass a particular aspect, a part of furniture, some group of thugs will just catch you and tell you to bring the receipt for anything you are holding. While certain things are not cannot be receipted, they will ask you for it, maybe the receipt for your shirt, the receipt for your glasses. And these are just absurd things they ask for. And if you can't produce the receipt, they will seize your glasses, they will seize your shirt, and that is bad. And for people that pass through that environment or such experiences, they felt so terrible, such that they had to reflectively think about it. Should I pass on a child anymore? Should I pass this space anymore? And when you find out that that place is dangerous or not protective of your space or your person, you will not pass there again. And that's what reflective thinking does. It helps you to identify areas for change and improvement. It helps you to respond effectively to new challenges as a business. It helps you to generalize and apply what you have learned from one situation to another situation. Okay, we've talked about creative thinking already. Creative thinking we talked about critical thinking. Now let's talk about creative thinking. Creative thinking refers to the ability to consider something in a new way, from a fresh perspective, a fresh view, or with novel ideas and solutions. It involves using one's imagination and generating original ideas, make new connections between similarly unrelated concepts, and explore multiple possibilities. The concept asserts that creativity requires the capacity to think differently. The implication is that creativity requires increase in the creative performance that conventionally expectations and random generated variations. Okay, now what are the examples of creative thinking? Mind mapping for brainstorming is an example of creative thinking. And how does it work? This happens when tackling new projects. You create a mind map to explore various aspects of that project or idea. Another example of creative thinking is reverse thinking. Instead of thinking about how to solve a problem, you consider how to cause it. All right, how did it happen? For example, if you are trying to improve customer service, think about what actions would lead to poor customer service, and that way you can easily reverse the whole effect and say, okay, since this can cause it, we'll solve this thing, then it will not cause it for us. Now, another example of creative thinking is combining unrelated concepts. Take two similarly unrelated ideas and combine them to create something new. For instance, combining the concept of cafe with a library has led to the creation of a book cafe. Okay, you see that, where people come to read and enjoy coffee in a comfortable environment, combining unrelated ideas to create something new. So another example is role playing. It's an example of creative thinking. Put yourself in someone else's shoe. to gain a new perspective of what that person has been going through. So, what example do we use to depict this? If you are developing a new product, imagine you are the end user of such a product and think about their needs, think about the desire of the end user and the pain points the end user goes through. That way you can relate and then you are role playing. Okay, another example is camper technique. Oh, you may ask, what is camper technique? Remember, it is written in capital letter, meaning that it is not a word in itself. It's an acronym that means something. So use this camper method to improve or innovate existing product or ideas. Camper simply means or stands for S means substitute, C means combine, A stands for adapt, M stands for modify, P puts to another use. That's what P stands for. Then E stands for eliminate. E stands for eliminate and R stands for reverse. So by systematically applying these actions, you can generate new ideas and solutions. For instance, you might think about how to modify a traditional bicycle. You know how a bicycle is with two wheels to create a more efficient electric bike by putting a motor to it. So you can use this camper and go through this process and you see you may end up modifying it correctly. Okay, what are the benefits of creative thinking? Creative thinking doesn't just make you a better employee, it also makes you a better parent, a better student, a better leader, and all that. It's just taking your mind and using rejigging it that it creates more value for you. By developing your creative thinking skills, the benefits of thinking creatively can show up throughout your daily life. So, in conclusion, today, critical, reflective, and creative thinking are fundamental to entrepreneurial success. Entrepreneurs must hone these skills to remain competitive and innovative. All right, thank you for listening.